Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find an image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through
Hi guys,
identity.
today we are talking about how to manage your finances as an entrepreneur. We know that this is a topic that actually has been bringing a lot of challenges to entrepreneurs out there, and so we have decided to bring a professional to come and address some of the challenges, give some tips and strategies to be able to help us entrepreneurs to do better. So today we have with us Mr. Richard Addai from Empire
The
Connect.
mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find an image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, revealing other.
Welcome, Mr. Richard. We are glad to have you here. Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Well, thank you very much for having me, Natalia.
A pleasure.
I'm glad to be here. Hi to the audience. Wow. All right, so of course, like you said, my name is Richard Addai. I've been in this banking sector for I think about a decade now. Looking into the businesses and all of that, and where we come from, the background in finance, because I'm an accountant
Right.
by as in my career. All right, so yeah, that's my specialty. All right, I treat and deal in issues with regards to accounting, business growth, business finance. You know, so because what I did, like I told you, my 10 years in banking has purely been in business banking, like I said.
Okay.
And we deal more with entrepreneurs,
Right.
traders, like SMEs. You know, we have categories of I deal with SMEs and all that for over the decade. That's what I do.
Considering that you have been in the industry for the past 10 years and knowing that most of your clientele have been entrepreneurs, traders, and SMEs, what are some of the challenges that you see that these people face in the sector?
Well, that's an amazing question. First of all, I will mention of structures.
Okay.
Every business must be structured,
Right.
but most entrepreneurs turn blind eyes to that, really, because again, they feel the business is mine,
Yeah.
and there's no need to put any proper structure in place. And when I mention structure, I'm looking at number one, your bookkeeping style. Just know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, there are those who don't practice anything bookkeeping. So they feel it is my business, my idea, I put it into work and I'm making money.
Yes.
You understand? So they don't like to put in all the structures. And number two, even to employ someone. All right. So, for instance, if you check these corporate organizations like the companies, you know, the world advanced companies and all of that,
Yeah.
they have departments.
Of course.
That's also why. You understand?
Yeah.
So it helps them organize the business,
Right.
help them to look into their history because they have proper recording system because of the structures.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yes.
All right. So they have proper recording system. They can tell about yesterday, tell about today, and predict the future.
Of course.
So without proper structure, you are bound to fail as an entrepreneur. That's the truth.
Okay.
So when you put in these structures or this, and then again, I've spoken of structures, right? I want to look into another problem.
Okay.
But let's not have systems.
Okay. So are the structures within the system, or you create a system that has structures?
The system has structures.
So for entrepreneurs that are not well educated, for people that are just running their business, let's say they are selling and buying, how do you recommend or what do you think they can do to put these structures in place?
Fantastic. We've dealt with a lot of this in code. Entrepreneurs who are illiterate in nature. They do menial jobs, and even some SME entrepreneurs
Okay.
are also a bit of illiterate. They only understand the product side of their business, maybe customer behavior and all of that, but they don't, when it has to do with financial structures,
Okay.
they are not there.
Yeah.
So that is why you need a banker. Let me give you a secret.
Okay.
The market women don't know that one of their expertise they don't pay for are their bankers.
How come?
Yes. The banker, like myself,
Yeah.
when I used to deal with customers one-on-one, you know, even though now I even deal with them,
Okay.
I help them to understand, number one, how to put together their funds. You understand what I mean?
Okay.
So for free. Because again, if you come to Empire Connect, you will pay for it. You understand? But you can imagine now, I am your banker, your personal banker. I'm the one who manages your funds. I'm the one that because I'm going to go to that, go to the part where you need to know where you keep your funds and all of that. I'm going to go to that.
Okay.
So I'm your personal banker. You have the privilege to learn of me.
Of course. Yeah.
You have the privilege to receive my expertise in your business without paying me, because I'm your banker. My job, I'm being paid to serve you.
Of course.
Just what I mean. So
Yeah.
my job is not only to come collect your money, put it in the bank. No. My job is also see what structures you have in place. Because again, for instance now, an entrepreneur needs a loan to run their business.
Okay.
What we look as bankers
Yeah.
a lot is a structure.
So you want to know, when you're talking about the structures, right? Are you looking at how much money do they make in a month? How do they record their sales? How many employees do they have? Whether they're working on, and the type of transactions that they do.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Now, the entrepreneur sees himself, he's the CEO.
Yes.
And many entrepreneurs I've encountered, they don't like to employ anybody. A lot of these ones you mentioned,
Yeah.
in quotes, the illiterates, those who don't understand the financial systems and all of that, they don't usually like to employ anybody. They want to do everything by themselves.
But again, even when you are looking at entrepreneurs in the class of, let's say for instance me, I have a business and I have friends that also have businesses that, let's say, they do buying and selling. They buy clothing and then they sell it. What kind of financial systems do they need? And in fact, they will tell you they do everything by themselves. The reason is they will go and buy the clothing, keep it in their house. When there is a delivery, they will package the delivery themselves. Just get a rider to deliver it. Who do they need to employ?
Well, okay, all right, then that's fantastic. Depending on the size of your business.
Okay.
Bookkeeping is punk.
Okay.
Bookkeeping is a must.
I agree.
Irrespective whether you are employing another person, a third party. And again, I came in with employment because you see, businesses must have a succession plan. All right.
Okay.
And there is what we call business continuity concept in accounting. The business must continue even when you're not there. Part of you managing your finance, your health is part. If I break down now, I'm the one managing the business. If I break down now, somebody must be there who understands what I do.
Right.
That's why it's necessary to build your business in such a way that you can at least employ one more person. Not necessarily a financial expertise is quite expensive usually, not necessarily that, but a third person who you will train to understand your business. But answering this question, why I am alone. I have my second-hand clothing business.
Yes.
I purchase them myself, bring them home and all of that. I can manage the stock I have or the size of the business.
Yeah.
Bookkeeping is number 2. Well, maybe you may not learn how to do your income statement and all of that.
Of course.
But there's a way to do it. Please, if you're listening to me and you have a challenge, there's a way to do it.
Okay.
Because I know that's one of their challenges. Because in banking, we need it a lot.
Okay.
To process a loan for you, I need to know your income statement.
They will tell you they don't need a loan. Yes, a lot of people would actually come tell you, when you come and tell them that, oh, you need to do your bookkeeping because what if you want to go and take a loan? They'll tell you, I don't need the loan. Why do I need to do bookkeeping?
Then you're saying you don't want the loan, but you need it.
Well, okay, yeah, it depends on the type of business the person is running also, but yeah, I understand.
Okay, it's simple. When you are considering bookkeeping, market women usually, they do it. Some market women do it, except that a lot don't give attention to it. You have your small book, whatever you sell, right?
Right, okay.
Whatever you sell, if it's $1 you sold, right? If it's $10, right? If it's whatever you understand.
Yes.
Some will see the money as this minute. Why do I keep recording
Right.
this?
Yeah.
Please, any amount it is, keep that record.
Right.
Just like that. So one person running the business can still keep records. Number 2, if you don't know how to keep records or you don't know how to write and all of that, bank.
Okay. But you see, at the same time, I don't know if you've heard, but a lot of people will tell you that it is not good to keep your money with the bank. So, what would you say to that?
It's not good to keep your money at home.
Yes.
No, so I said another thing. It's not good to keep your money at home. Truth is, you can't avoid the bank. You can't avoid it. Don't try it. You can keep your money at home and all of that. Again, when you need assistance, where every business needs.
Yes,
there are times you get to, you need that assistance.
Yes, it's very
Never say never. And if you don't have any association with the bank, you don't have any relationship with the bank, it becomes very difficult. So one of the solutions that brings is, like I said, I don't know how to keep records. I don't know how to put pen on paper and say, okay, this, that, that.
Yeah.
But when I'm done selling my goods, I'll send it to the bank. The bank will keep my record.
Okay.
That's where you need your bank statement. So that statement is like cash flow.
Right, I understand.
That statement is cash flow. So the money cash flow is simply money coming in and money going out.
Yes.
That's cash flow.
Yeah.
You understand? So if like you bring your your statement to me as a business banker,
Yeah.
I'm able to look at your statement and generate your profit.
Okay.
I'm able to look at your statement and generate your profit.
Right.
Inside your statement, I know, okay, you brought in this fund, you took out this money.
Yeah.
You brought in this one, you took out this money. And then I'll now check your basic expenses you made.
Right.
You understand? So I can easily prepare your balance sheet for you without charging you, because I'm your relationship manager, so to say, in the bank.
Also, bank relationship managers at the bank can actually provide this service.
They can. I do that.
This is something that actually a lot of people don't know.
They don't know. I know they don't know. So some feel bank is just where you put money.
Yes.
And then the bank use your money to make money.
Yes, of course. That's the idea.
You understand?
Yes.
So for that reason, people don't want to put their monies in the bank.
Exactly.
And again, I know where one of the constraints is, and I wouldn't say I agree with you entirely, but I understand your situation. Sometimes you go to the bank and it's like you don't get your money and all of that.
Yes.
The financial sector is under trust issues and all of that.
Right.
I understand that. You need an expert to explain how you should bank,
Exactly. That's very
where you should bank,
Yeah.
who you should bank with,
Yeah.
and what does the bank do with your money. You understand?
Yes.
So you are to be interested in all of these things,
Right.
to have a relationship with your bank.
Yeah.
You are a stakeholder of the bank, just a team. You are a stakeholder of the bank. So where you put your funds, you need to know what they do,
Yeah.
basically. All right. So back to it. I'm an entrepreneur. I can employ. I don't have enough funds to employ. I can't pay salary yet.
Yes.
But to add to it, please pay yourself.
Okay.
Pay yourself.
Yeah.
In accounting, we have what we call drawings.
Okay.
Drawings kill business.
What are drawings?
Okay. Drawings is you spending on personal. You spend your personal expenses from the business.
Oh, so but usually those ones will not be recorded.
They are recorded.
They're recorded.
Yes, but it still kills the business. You know why?
Why?
When I pay myself and I know I'm earning $1,000 from my business,
Okay.
I spend within my means. But when I don't pay myself, I spend within the means of the business.
Right.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
There is somebody I dealt with. Let me share it quickly. Someone I dealt with. The business was going down, and he had someone, a brother abroad, who supported her with some funds to run the business, right? And the business shot up again.
Okay.
So of course, she doesn't keep records. She doesn't know what is going on. But I was able to identify that. Because when I run the balance sheet and the income statement and all of that, based on some information she provided,
Right.
and usually the information are verbal,
Yes. Mainly.
and it becomes very difficult for us
Wow.
without putting some records, right?
Yeah.
But she was banking, so I had some figures from her statement. All right. But what I realized was what increased her business size was the funds the brother brought in.
Oh, okay.
But she wasn't making profit.
How come?
The business was growing, but she wasn't making profit.
Is it that she did not calculate, or she was not?
Obviously, because she wasn't keeping proper records,
Yeah.
she was spending. She didn't.
Okay.
Do you understand what I mean? So when you spend, you won't know because of improper record keeping.
Right.
Yes. So if you are running your income statement, part of the systems you put in place is to make sure that you are able to at least, if nothing at all, do your normal income statement. And let me use this medium to give them a little education. One,
Right.
to do your income statement as a lay person,
Yes.
it's just what came in, right?
Yes.
And how much I'm using to restock.
Okay.
Take that out. And then what are maybe rent expense, transportation expense, your expenses, basic expenses towards the business.
Yes.
You take them out. Whatever is remaining is your
That's your
profit.
profit. Okay.
And you make your major expenses from your profit.
Oh.
I mean, your major personal expenses
Oh yes.
from your profit. One is your salary. Your salary must be paid from your profit, sorry.
Is that not when you pay a salary? Is that not supposed to be an expense?
It's an expense, but you are paying yourself.
Okay.
If you go to a corporation where they have all the structures, department this, department that, HR is there,
Yeah.
finance department and all of that. All right, so that's you can include your salary as being prepared ahead of time
Yes.
as part of your expenses.
Yes,
all right?
yeah.
And you project your figures and all of that. Now you are running the business alone
Yes.
by yourself. Everything is by yourself. I can guarantee you, if you put in your salary, someone asked me the last time, how do I get to pay myself?
Yeah. Very important.
How do I know my own salary? Okay, I'm like, okay, you want to be a CEO, you want to earn $10,000. As a CEO, is your business making up to $10,000 profit?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So be fair to your business. Eat your salary from your profit. So when you now check your profit, how much you're making will determine your salary.
Okay, so let's say you calculate exactly how much you have spent, your expenses, and then you include your salary as an expense. Then when you check the balance from the profit, then you would calculate a percentage based on the profit to be able to pay yourself. Is that-
Well, that depends on how you want to pay yourself. You want to pay yourself flat rate, fine. If you want to pay yourself per percentage, that's okay. But if you're a small business,
Yeah.
percentage will be better.
So let's say, for instance, you have done your bookkeeping and you see that at the end, the money that you have as profit at hand is 1,000 cedis. How much would you recommend that the person pays themselves?
Okay, if you're counting your money in cedis, yeah. So if it's 1,000 cedis, when I started my business,
Yeah.
all right. By the way, we started so small, and we're glad where we are today.
Of course.
If we are not where we are, Natalia won't have us. Thank you for having us. Now, we started so small with one staff,
Okay.
right? How was I paying myself, or how was the business paying me? Let me use the right word.
Yes.
All right, so I look at my expenses as my personal life expense,
Okay.
all right?
Yeah.
And then I connect it to my business.
Okay.
My expense can be more than my business, but I would have to necessarily look at my very need and deal with those needs,
Yeah.
so that I won't have to. Because again, if I want to buy a car for myself,
Yeah.
it's part of my need, but my business cannot buy my car.
Yeah.
So I am not putting that pressure on the business. So I'm only going to meet, if you have to eat 1 square meal a day to keep your business alive, to grow, eat it. So don't say I want to pay myself 5,000 cedis. So for which reason, whether the business made 1,000 cedis or not, I have to take 5,000 cedis at the end of the month. I am a CEO.
It's not possible.
Kill the business.
Right. So, looking at everything we have spoken about, we've spoken about strategies, we've spoken about bookkeeping, we have spoken about how entrepreneurs need to understand that they need somebody else to understand the business they are doing to be able to help themselves whenever they are not available. What are some key strategies or tips that you can summarize to give to entrepreneurs out there?
That's awesome. If you've been following us, you'll get to understand that number one, please take advantage of the bank.
Okay.
Please do. I remember when I was dealing with one customer who needed to, she needed to put her records together, right? And then she wasn't even banking with me.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, she wasn't banking with me, but I needed to give her a loan. What did I do? She only brought her bank statement, and then I, with the accounting background and with all the financial background and all of that,
Yeah.
I was able to. She didn't know she was making money, really. No, there are customers who don't know they're making money. I must be sincere with you. There are customers who don't know even how to spend their money. When you know you're making profit, there is this freedom you have.
Yes.
So when you want to spend on something, that you are literally not under pressure.
Yes.
And it helps you as an entrepreneur. You don't need to be under pressure. So what I help this woman do is to help her with her information in her statement to understand my profitability as a business.
Okay.
You understand? So she benefited from me as a banker.
Okay.
So benefit from your bankers is one of the strategies. Find a bank, preferably Empire Connect. So connect with us. We are going to help you. Now listen, find a bank and then engage them.
Okay.
Have a personal relationship manager. Bankers like that.
Okay.
We want you. So once you give us the opportunity, we will serve you to the latter. All right. So pick one, have that rapport, have that relationship with, and then give that banker your needs. Okay. Give the banker your target.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I want to be able to take $1 million Ghana cedis loan.
Okay.
So please help me on the journey.
Right. So are you saying that if an entrepreneur, somebody that just has a small business online, goes to the bank and says that, okay, I want to have a relationship manager to be able to guide me on my financial journey for my business, to be able to get that service?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing that a lot of entrepreneurs should learn. And yes, if you want to tell us a little bit about your business at this point and what you can do for entrepreneurs, can you use this opportunity to let them know?
Wow. Well, this is Empire Connect. We are a financial institution. We deal a lot with financial structures. And basically, banks ordinarily does a lot of account keeping, account opening, keep your funds for you. But like I said, you only have the opportunity or the privilege to engage a relationship manager on where they help you maybe prepare your statement of how should I put it, your balance sheet, your income statement, and what have you. But what Empire Connect does differently, we go down deep into looking into your structures.
Okay.
It's part of our job. You understand what I mean?
Right.
We feel the bank's job is not only to collect your money and keep. No. The bank's job should be interested in your business growth. And that's what Empire Connect stands for. If your business is not growing, we call you to book.
Okay.
No, because you've given us that privilege. So we call you to book. Your business is going down. Please do ABCD for your business to revive. You understand what I mean? Because every business must be resilient. Will you be able to bounce back after COVID? You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, we don't know which COVID. This is 19. We don't know if we have COVID 20 coming up. You understand what I mean? So you need to put structures in place, and Empire Connect can help you do that. Just contact us. Connect. If you're confused, maybe this video you might not have all the gist. Just connect. If you're watching, I can give you free consultancy. If you're watching, just connect, call us, and we'll put you on one of our programs.
We are going to be leaving Empire's Connect details down on the description box. So if you are going to be contacting them, we're going to list you the steps on how to do that, so that you let them know that you watched this video and you're coming for your free consultation, so you can get your financial structures get going for your business. So we hope that you learn a little bit or some tips that can help you grow your finances as an entrepreneur in this video. If this video was helpful, please subscribe, share this video with your friends so that they can also benefit from it. See you in the next one.
Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity.